This game was famous because Emil Joseph Diemer played first 17 moves just with pawns, and it was master's game, not a beginner's game. He was born in 1909 in Germany, and in 1941, when he was out of work, he joined a German Nazi party. After the war, he continued his journalism, sold chess books, and he played simuls, but the stigma of him being Nazi made him difficult to support himself in that way. Later he got obsessed with Nostradamus, and after he claimed to have cracked Nostradamus' secret code, he was committed to a psychiatric clinic in Germany. The clinic director, believing that chess was excessively stressful for Diemer, banned him from playing chess. Later he get back to playing chess, and we will check one of his games. Game opens with d4, knight to f6, f3, d6, e4, g6. And this is a classical King's Indian setup, and this is first funny move was g4. In opening, you don't want to open up your king's side so early, but that was Diemer's plan in the first place. Bishop to g7, g5, bishop f to d7, f4, c5, d5, b5. It looks like a free pawn, but if Diemer grabs it, he would lose his bishop with queen to a5, knight to c3, blocking the check and defending the bishop, bishop to c3, and after bc, your bishop is hanging, and Diemer can collect it. And that's why Diemer plays c3, a6, h4, knight to b6, h5, e6, h6. This was 11 move only with pawns. Bishop to f8, a4, ed5, a5. He chess away the knight. Knight to d7, ed5, bishop to e7, c4, f6. Here Thomas Heiling opens the position, but he see that his opponent is a naked king, but his king side is soon will be vulnerable also. cb5, fg5, f5. This was 17 moves, 17 move, and all of the moves was with the pawns. gf5, queen to h5, and this is first non-pawn move, and it was check. It was checked, so king to f8 was only move, knight to f3, and rook to g8. Before this move, a computer actually gives 1.5 advantage to black, and instead of rook to g8, he gives as best moves to knight to f6, and he sacrificed the g pawn. And after queen take the g5, computer gives rook to g8, queen to d2, knight to e4, attacking the queen, and queen to f4. Here black totally opens up the white side, and he got a very pleasant game. He could chase away the queen, and he got many options here. We have b6, bishop to b7, knight to c3, knight to f6, knight to g5, and here it looks like Diemer hanged his queen, but it's not actually, because after knight to h5, knight to e6, he also got the black queen, king to f8, knight to d8, knight to g3, knight to b7, knight to h1, pick up the rook, bishop to f4, and now rook to g6, defends the d6 pawn, a long castle, and knight to f2, attacking the rook. Rook to e1, king to d7, knight to b5, and this looks like the move that hangs the knight, but we will see the line what happened if black took the knight. If black takes the knight with a b5, then we got bishop to b5, and after the king moved to c8, white would collect the bishop on e7, and there is direct checkmate threat on with the rook on the c7, and only way the black can prevent it is with knight to a6, but we got different checkmate. Rook to a8, king to b7, and now checkmate with bishop to c6. And that's why black response was knight to e4, and white took that knight, and black cannot recapture it, because if he recaptured, then we got this line. F to e4, bishop to h3 check, and after king move, we got to knight to c7, and white will collect the rook, and we will be much better. And that's why black played rook to g1, rook to e8, rook to f1, rook to f1, a b5, rook to g1. And black pieces are completely stacked. His rook and his knight is completely out of the game. So we got king to c8, knight to d6, collecting the material, bishop to d6, bishop to d6. And black pieces here are so passive that it was easy until the end. We got knight to d7, rook to g8 check, king to b7, rook to g7 attack the knight, king to c8 defends the knight, rook to h7 collect the material, rook to h5 took the pawn, b7, b7, and now king has no good moves to go. If he goes to d8, he got checkmate on h8, so he must took the b7 pawn, but he lose the knight. Rook to d7, king to c8, attack the rook. h7, black took the first give the check on a1, king to c2, king d7, h8 queen, and now we got king d6, queen d7, king to e5, d6. And in this position, Thomas Heiling resigned because he got too much material down, and white will have another queen soon. So that was the game, and I hope you enjoyed. We will see in next video.